Well, hello and welcome everybody to the Disney Parks Podcast. My name is Parkhopper John. I come to you from WDW Parkhoppers, sitting across the internet from me. It's good old Tony Caselnova from Disney by the Numbers.
Good.
How's it going, pal? Good. Busy, man. Yeah. Busy. Had a lot going on this week. We missed Monday's show because I was seeing Thor Ragnarok. Right. Awesome movie. I highly recommend you go see it. So here we are. What Disney-esque things did you do this weekend?
Nothing. We went to Disney Springs. I had a coupon for a free Earl sandwich, so we went down there. It was quite chilly. Yeah, it was quite chilly. So just kind of drove around, and then we went to see the movie Suburbicon, which was not that good. That was better.
Right. Didn't we have a meetup this past weekend?
We did.
We did.
We were at the Four Seasons.
Right. Yep. We went over there.
Went to BB&G for lunch first, and we were hanging out with Chef Mikey for a little bit, and it's always nice to see Chef Mikey. Chef Mikey's kind of the younger punker chef over there.
Right.
And then we bumped into executive chef Fabrizio, and he gave us the heads up on some stuff coming up at the Four Seasons. They're having some free classes and 2 dinners, one on the 10th and one on the 11th. So go to eventbrite.com, search for Ravello, and you'll see the events in there. And the demo stuff they're doing is from people from Italy. These are, not local chefs. They're actually from Italy, teaching stuff about Italian food. I wish they would do it in Italian.
Yeah, because that would be very informative.
No.
Do you speak fluent Italian?
It would be fun though. Yeah, so I have classes on Friday and Saturday. I'm doing the ones on Friday because I'm actually going there for dinner on the 11th for celebrating my birthday and my daughter's birthday. So after that, we headed over to Lickety Split at the Four Seasons, where the actual meetup was finally. And we got some gelato. I had some cotton candy. What did you have, John?
I had the birthday cake. Yeah, it's awesome.
Tasted just like birthday cake, like it be.
Yeah, honestly, it tasted just like one of those Carvel ice cream cakes.
Yeah.
That's what it tasted like to me.
Mine tasted exactly like cotton candy. Yeah, if cotton candy were liquefied and made into gelato, that's what mine tastes like. And then we bumped.
Sid had the pumpkin. That's pretty amazing.
Flavored person.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
And Linda was with us. Linda Raymond and Frank.
Right.
They came with us, and then we bumped into Chris, and I can't think of Chris's wife's name off the top of my head.
Becky.
Chris and
Becky. Yeah.
That was a kind of a happenstance kind of thing.
Yeah, that was funny. So they came out to where we were sitting. We had a group there because Tony and his mom and Sid, myself, and then Linda and Frank,
Robin.
And then Mrs. Robin showed up, and we were all sitting there hanging out. And this couple comes out and they're looking around, and we just start talking to people anyway. And come to find out, says, "So you guys staying on property?" It's like, no, we're here actually for me. And then one guy says, "You wouldn't happen to be Tony Caselnova, would you?"
Me? Yes, I might be.
I'm like,
do I owe you money?
Son of a gun. Every time he comes to the freaking Four Seasons, man, it's like he's, David Hasselhoff or something. And then he looks at me and says, "Well, you must be Parkhopper John." And I'm like,
do I owe you money?
And so they Yeah, do we owe you money? Which in the history of this podcast might actually be accurate. So, they were like, no, we listened to the show.
Oh, cool.
And I'm like, well, if you listened to the show, how did you not know there was a meetup? So that was cool. We got to hang out with them for a little bit. Gave them some swag. Stopping by. Yeah, that was really cool. That was good meeting them. Good folks. Yeah. Good folks. So yeah, I did that. Saw Thor Ragnarok. Amazing movie. Funny. It feels like a breath of fresh air in the Thor world, because it was kind of, Thor, the first movie was actually really solid. The second movie was very dark, very gritty. I did not enjoy it. I didn't connect with it. It was done well. It just wasn't, the story just didn't hit me. The dark elves and they really shoehorned that, the bad guy. It just felt weird. And, so this third movie is actually really, really cool. Half the movie takes place on another planet. And it's really neat. We get to meet some new characters, and Jeff Goldblum is phenomenal. He's Jeff Goldblum, and it's really worth it. They're setting up. I think this movie actually set up, how Thanos is going to show up, and it was really good. It's really funny. There's a twist in it that nobody saw coming, and it was really good. So go see that movie. Yeah, absolutely. So other than that, what else do we need to tell everybody?
That's it. I don't think we.
That's it.
Yeah. What else do we do? I think that's.
All right.
That's our lives in a nutshell.
That's it. We'll talk about the next meetups in a little bit. So I guess there's nothing else we could do, but get into
the news.
The news. Oh, that was weird. That's the first time we have to do that across the internet. Right. All right, so Hong Kong Disneyland Resort presents the most delightful Disney Christmas. Mickey and Friends host the Christmastime Ball in front of the castle. This year, the castle forecourt will be transformed into a themed stage for the special Mickey and Friends Christmastime Ball, happening 2 to 3 times daily. In this 20-minute celebration, the show also features the hilariously high-strung Donald Duck, who is extra grumpy because he's not gotten his holiday wish yet. Poor Duck. So every evening during the Christmas season, Disney friends and townsfolk alike will make a special wish to let it snow. Just like magic, a magical twilight snowfall will turn Main Street USA into a winter wonderland. The giant Christmas tree will be illuminated in a holiday wish come true tree lighting ceremony, while a live quartet of singers adds magic to the scene by singing classic Christmas tunes. Guests can also celebrate together and create sweet memories with loved ones as the Disney and the Stars fireworks light up the sky above Sleeping Beauty Castle. Santa Goofy will join the Christmas carolers in Town Square to bid everyone a warm goodnight in the specially arranged A Holiday Kiss Goodnight moment, rounding off the perfect day of Christmas fun at Hong Kong Disneyland.
That's a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, that's great. I'm a little jealous of some of that stuff, but it's cool. I think they're all the parks, man, they plus up during the holiday season.
And Hong Kong is going crazy with Marvel stuff too. It's going to be like a Marvel universe over there.
I know. I'm jealous of that big time.
So next up, over at Tokyo, they have some exciting events from January 2018 through March of 2018. The Tokyo Disney Sea special event, Pixar Playtime, and I think this is kind of a cue from the Pixar Fest that's happening in California. We'll give guests a variety of experiences themed to the world of Disney Pixar films. Guests of all ages will be able to enjoy their favorite Disney Pixar characters in entertainment programs around the park. Guests can try interactive decorations never seen before in the park, including decorations that take the form of game booths. Having become a must-experience winter special event at Tokyo Disneyland, Anna and Elsa's Frozen Fantasy will bring to life the world of Disney film Frozen. And for the first time in forever, the Frozen Fantasy Parade and the greeting program, Anna and Elsa's Winter Greeting, will be presented again, while a new interactive photo location that resembles the impressive ice castle that Elsa created in the film will also be set up. Guests taking picture there will be able to pose and feel like Anna and Elsa, and this will be the final year for this event. So that makes me believe that they're not going to be there, the characters, but you'll be able to pose as if you were Anna and Elsa.
Right.
Shame. Yeah.
Weird.
I mean, you go through all the trouble building a castle, have Anna and Elsa and Olaf. I mean, come on. Right?
Right, exactly.
Don't stop short of the 50-40.
Yeah, don't tease us with it. Don't tease us with it. Give it to us.
Bring it all. Yeah.
That's right. Don't just dole it out a little bit. Give it all to us.
So as John was mentioning, we have some meetups coming up this Saturday. Right? It's this Saturday? This Saturday, we will be meeting at the Pineapple Lanai at 2 p.m. So come out and meet us. That's at the Polynesian Resort. We'll have some stuff to give away. Possibly some of these.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Maybe some other stuff. And then don't forget, Christmas is right around the corner. We're having a Christmas crawl on December 9th, starting at the Contemporary's Outer Rim at 7 p.m. Come out and meet us. We're going to go Contemporary, Poly, Meinzer, and then back to Contemporary. I couldn't think for a second. Yeah.
Contemporary? Gotcha. I had to think about that for a minute.
That'll be a lot of fun. I have some things that I'm going to bring that are going to be special for that. So you may want to come out and see us then. And we are going to have a Christmas giveaway. We're working with Magical... Right? Magical? No.
Kingdom Consultants.
Christmas. I can't get anybody's name straight today. Kingdom Consultants, right?
No
it's a
comment.
travel agent, so you can go visit them at kingdomconsultants.com. And we're going to partner with them for a little Christmas giveaway. I got to talk to the owner over there, Pam, and we'll straighten it all out and figure it all out. So stay tuned for that. Also, don't forget that you can listen to us on your Amazon Echo or your Dot. And you can just do, say, blip, blip, beep, 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 play the Disney Parks podcast. This way nobody's echo goes off. And then don't forget to visit our store, the Disney Parks store, at disneyparkspodcast.com/store. John has written a book. Oh my gosh, I should have your book right here in my hand. It's so close.
I know.
It's so close.
No worries. So close.
The bucket list for the Magic Kingdom. It's 100 things. You would think I would know some of this by now.
Well, if you've ever read the book. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Go to www.parkhoppers with an S.com to order his book. He will sign it and ship it to you. I've written a book. It's Disney by the Numbers. If I could reach it, I would grab it, but I can't. You can find my book at disneybythenumbers.com/store. I have a PDF version and a hard copy version that I will sign and ship out. And we are still having a sale. If you just type in the coupon code Fall 2017. So get that. Don't forget to rate us and review us. And then you can leave us a message on Skype at 407-413-9010. Yeah.
Excellent.
Lots of good stuff.
Excellent. All right. So we've got some... I can't talk today either. Too much Halloween last night. Festive holiday shopping and new traditions are going to begin on November 10th at Disney Springs. Very excited. It's funny because last night, as we recorded this, last night was Halloween. And then we woke up this morning and boom, it's Christmas. And everything's Christmas time. So on November 10th, the Bah Humbug hassle of holiday shopping becomes a joyful family celebration at Disney Springs.
Nice.
That's a hell of a sentence right there. Like nowhere else, the holidays come to life at this one-of-a-kind retail dining and entertainment complex, complete with sparkling holiday decor, unique gift-giving and gift-getting ideas, tantalizing treats, special entertainment, and so much more. Only at Disney Springs at the Walt Disney World Resort can the entire family join together in the holiday shopping experience while also creating new family traditions and memories. There are more than 150 locations to explore, and around every corner, Disney Springs is wrapped and ready for the season with strolling carols and Teds, with strolling carolers, living statues, themed stilt walkers, and live music adding to the festive atmosphere.
Disney's got a thing with stilt walkers. Did they buy a company that makes stilts or something?
I don't know. That and the live statues. When you go to Disney Springs at night, there's live statues everywhere. So I don't get like all goosebumply going, ooh, live statues. Because I feel like they're always here.
It's just a weird thing, the stilt walkers.
Yeah, and they're usually dressed up as like the toy soldiers.
I think I saw them one year as like gingerbread men. I'm like, that's the weirdest gingerbread.
That's some tall gingerbread men.
He was in the oven too long.
That's funny. Okay, so let's go down a list of things that you can do at Disney Springs this holiday season. All right, sit back, kids. Relax. Even bigger Christmas tree trail. Yay! To capture the spirit of the season, guests can stroll among even bigger Christmas tree trail. 25 custom decorated trees, each dedicated to a popular Disney theme, will be on display, including 10 new trees inspired by Disney classics like Sleeping Beauty, Peter Pan, Snow White, and Dumbo. That's awesome. Last year, there only were 15 trees, and I thought, that's it? So I'm glad they're bolstering that up a little bit. Santa's Chalet. Santa Claus is accepting Christmas wish lists and welcoming guests to the chalet located by the Christmas tree trail November 10th through the 24th. That's great that they put that over there. That gives everybody a reason to go over there and doesn't necessarily disrupt the flow of traffic.
Or it's normally in the middle by the World of Disney, which I think it's an awful place for it.
Right. Yeah, bottlenecks up there. Stitch's Holiday Gift Hunt. Stitch returns to Disney Springs with an expanded scavenger hunt now featuring 16 stops, including a special stop at the even bigger Christmas tree trail. They're really pimping that tree trail, Betty. If you haven't been to the Coca-Cola store and met the polar bear, now you can meet and greet the polar bear. The huggable 8-foot-tall brand ambassador is available for holiday photos at the second floor of the Coca-Cola store. So go check that out. And the last piece here is a little bit of sad news because Lanuba by Cirque du Soleil, the gravity-defying, jaw-dropping show, will take its final bow on December 31st. Limited tickets are available at Cirque du Soleil, .com/Lanuba. Since its premiere, Lanuba has entertained more than 11 million guests and performed more than 8,600 shows. That is unbelievable.
Crazy. I don't know. I really like my idea about Disney bringing in Disney Broadway shows to that theater on a rotating basis. I really like my idea rather than replacing it with Listen, I love all the Cirque shows, but I think the Broadway stuff would just be killer down there. Killer.
Right.
It'd be impossible to get a ticket. It really would.
Yeah, I think that's probably the wisest thing that they should do. But I still like the idea of having a Cirque show. And plus, the other side is just, and it's not like Disney can't change this, but it totally throws away the entire idea of West Side. Because like the first sentence in the West Side backstory is, the circus came to town. So now it's going to be, the Broadway show came to town.
Experience behind.
And the NBA experience showed up.
Yeah, I don't know. I still am waiting and holding out for the drone show to come back. Still nothing.
Yeah.
We're already in November. Hey, speaking of November, I have to give a shout out to my brother. Today's his birthday. Happy birthday.
Hey, happy birthday, brother.
Oh,
It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
All right, so last year we had a trivia last year. I say that all the time now.
Holy
Last
crap,
week we had a
bro.
trivia question. And yeah,
Felt like a year.
It was how many trash cans are there in Disneyland?
A lot.
1,250, according to Disney. So I did not make that number up. So that's interesting fact. That's a lot of trash cans. But nobody guessed the number. We did not get one person that tried to poke a number at us. Yeah, not one person.
Guys, if you're listening right now, we send you a gift. If you win the trivia, we send you something. I mean, it's not like we're just doing this, just because we're trying to kill airtime. If we were going to do that, we could sit and talk about, Michael Eisner if we really wanted to. But we do this trivia because we want to give you guys some stuff. And the way we can do that is look, if you've got a better idea, guys, send it in. Send us an email, DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com. Call the 407-413-9010. But come on. Google is a beautiful thing.
And here is this week's trivia question. It is, what does the golden spike underneath Sleeping Beauty's castle in Disneyland represent? Now, a lot of people have different theories on what that spike actually represents. And
this
you're not gonna
is the spot where Walt Disney's head is placed, cryogenically frozen head of Walt Disney.
Yes, that's it. John got it.
Why are people not going to like the answer to this?
Everybody thinks it's something completely different. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
So, if you think you know the answer, send that to DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com, or you can give us a call at 407-413-9010. Either way, we will take your answer. I think everybody's going to guess the wrong one, and we'll have to tell everybody what. And maybe I'll be surprised. Maybe everybody will tell us the right answer. I don't know. But yeah, Google may be your friend on this one. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, if you want to support the show, don't forget to visit us at patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. We have exclusive ad-free show there, exclusive video content, and then we have some nice swag that we can give you for becoming a member. And we want to thank our current patrons for supporting us, and that would be David, Willie, Jeremy, Katie, Eva, Grant, Ernie, David R., Ron, Christy, and Ross. So thank you all for your support. We can't do this really without you.
True that.
All right.
True that,
talking about
my friends.
more Pixar stuff.
More Pixar!
This is now over at Disneyland. The Pixar Fest, the biggest theme park celebration of stories and character from the Pixar Animation Studio, opens at Disneyland Resort April 13th, 2018. It will have a new fireworks show called Together Forever, a Pixar nighttime spectacular. Why do they have to... Just a Pixar nighttime spectacular would have been good, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, it will celebrate Pixar stories through the decades as it lights up the sky over Disneyland, connecting guests with characters they've come to know and love, along with dazzling pyrotechnics and memorable music. A heartwarming story celebrates the theme of friendship, an ever-present concept in Pixar animation. Together Forever comes to life through projections on the iconic park locations such as Sleeping Beauty's castle, the water screens on the Rivers of America, and the facade of It's a Small World buildings, and even Main Street USA. The grand
Wow.
tradition of Tinkerbell flying over Sleeping Beauty Castle also gets a Pixar twist with a special flyover by Buzz Lightyear.
To infinity and the end of this
That's not
rope.
flying, that's falling with grace.
That's true. I wasn't going to say anything.
For the first time, Pixar Play Parade will make its way through Disneyland Park this spring, and it will be led by someone new. The parade will begin just as all Pixar films have, with an appearance by Pixar's iconic lamp from the short film Luxo Jr. Other new parade elements will welcome characters from Up and Inside Out. A collection of Pixar shorts will be featured at the Sunset Showcase Theater at Disney's California Adventure during most of the Pixar Fest, including favorites such as For the Birds and Lava. The short films will be on a rotating basis during the celebration.
Nice.
It's almost tempting to make a trip out there to see some of this stuff, you know?
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. And I think that it's falling with style.
Falling with style? Okay.
Yeah, you said falling with grace. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's falling with style. Not that I want to correct you,
Probably
but...
Probably right.
Yeah.
It's also, it's tough because, they don't have, what we have here is, a big castle that they can project everything on. They have to, put a little on the castle, a little on some screens, a little on so that's tough. But I did see some images of Main Street, and it kind of looked interesting because it looked like the Cars characters racing down Main Street on the buildings.
Right.
So that'll be fun. It'll be fun. Yeah.
Yeah. And what's cool, one of the cool things that's different is because Disneyland has the systems of I don't want to say ropes, but the cable system, they can go back and forth. So when Buzz is going to fly, he's going to fly back and forth. That'd be a sight to truly behold. That'd be fun.
Disney does one of their live things, because I'd love to see that.
Yeah, I would too. I really would too. And I like Pixar, but I'm nowhere near like you. But hey, at the sake of sounding like an ungrateful person, this next news story seems to me to be a little on the late side.
A lot on the late side.
But beginning last Sunday, October 29th, annual pass holders are going to be able to get reserved seating at the Eat to the Beat concert series at Epcot. Now, the thing is the Eat to the Beat concert series ends on November 13th. So, if you want to go see the Eat to the Beat concert series and you're an annual pass holder, you eligible guests can visit the current annual pass holder button pickup location. Get that button at the Festival Center in Future World to get a badge for either the 5:30, 6:45, or 8 p.m. performance for that day of the Eat to the Beat concert series.
Now, I would not go at 5 o'clock to get like a 6:45 ticket. They'll be gone.
Well, it depends on how busy that day is. But guests will need to have your annual pass to not only get into the park, but to receive a badge. I thought that line was hilarious. A separate queue will be available on the left-hand side of the American Gardens Theater, closer to Japan, as you're looking at the theater, for annual pass holders to receive with the reserved seating badge. So this is great. I think this is awesome. I really wish they'd have done this since the beginning of the festival.
It's like somebody, oh my gosh, we forgot to tell people the annual passes get tickets to Eat to the Beat.
Yeah, I just think it's a little too much, too little, too late. I don't want to sound grateful, but
and also Chase didn't have a lounge this year, and Chase wasn't giving out reserved seats, right?
Oh wow!
No, I didn't see any.
I don't think so.
And that area has kind of been walled off, because everybody believes Club 33 is going up there. So. Us pass holders were kind of left out in the dark, or left standing in the back.
What a shock!
You're welcome,
you
Disney,
know.
for all our support. Anyway, there's a rumor going around that the Flights of Wonder at Disney's Animal Kingdom is going to end later this year. Flights of Wonder is a guest favorite show in Asia since Disney's Animal Kingdom opened in 1998. It's rumored to close at the end of this year. The show features an entertaining and information about a bird trainer who welcomes guests to his mystical place. With help from some of his bird friends, the amusing explorer who fears birds more than a bit, the trainer goes over fascinating natural behaviors and often humorous talents. At least 20 species of exotic birds are used in the show. So if current talk around the park is to be believed, the final show will be on December 31st. No reason for the closure has been given, but there are rumors of a new show filling in at this location starting in April, just in time for the park's 20th anniversary. I can't believe that park is 20 years old. I remember standing out there during the construction, doing security. So, it's pretty crazy.
Wow.
20 years.
Well,
wow.
The show is great, but it's, I don't know. I think that over time it's going to be less and less animals and more attractions. Yeah. That's just me. What do I know?
I don't mind the show. My biggest fear of the show all the time was that the birds were going to poop on my head.
Yeah. And that's a concern, man. When those things drop a load, they drop a load.
At downtown Disney, that little area where they have the stage, we were sitting there eating ice cream, me and my kids, and a bird decided to let go.
But that's not a trained bird, though. No. All right. So the Spectaculab interactive show is going to debut at Epcot next month. Very exciting news to me. Interventions in the future world at Epcot has been a great place for guests to explore their imagination, creativity, and curiosity. But it's been somewhat of a ghost town in recent years. That's putting it mildly, Disney. The Disney Parks blog just shared that Innovations will be adding the Spectaculab this November. Spectaculab will invite guests to, and I'm quoting now, join a group of real scientists and their tech-savvy intern for a series of thrilling experiments that put scientific principles like ultrasonic pressure, barometric pressure, acceleration, and force to the test, end quote. It's been said that the show will be funny and fascinating, so not going to be real scientists, just throwing that out there. Guests of all ages will be able to participate as well. The new show will be sponsored by Murata, quote, a global leader in the design, manufacture, and supply of advanced electronic components and science from scientists, a non-profit organization that aims to improve STEM literacy at schools. So, when I was a kid, we did not grow up in a Disney family.
Shame on you.
So I'm talking like shame on me. I have no control over that. And dad. They were married at the time. So when I turned 17, 18 is when my parents split up, and my dad, in a play to try to be dad of the year, decided to take me to Disney World. Except we didn't want to buy tickets. So we sat through the timeshare of death. So we got, it's either, I don't remember if we had Parkhopper tickets or we got 2 one-day passes. So we were in Magic Kingdom, and we made a beeline to Tomorrowland, and I hated every minute of it. I wanted to go to Epcot. So I remember going to Epcot because when I was a kid, all I heard about Disney and Epcot was all the technology and all the future, experiments, all that stuff that was there. So this seems to me like it's more in line with what I imagined when I was a kid. So I'm very excited by this. What I'm hoping that it doesn't turn into is one of those stupid little, let's pick colors.
But
product placement over here, product placement over there.
I'm kind of shocked that they are putting this in there because all the rumors I'm hearing is those buildings are going away soon. To build the future Epcot. So I don't know. This may be a very short-lived show.
Yeah, I don't think it's a permanent thing. I really don't. But I'm interested in interested in it. Yeah. Very interested in it.
Put the signs back in Epcot. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Okay, we got some rumors. We need a rumor alert.
Rumor alert.
Hey, a new attraction is headed to the United Kingdom Pavilion in Epcot. Still heavily rumored and is now said to be themed around the movie Brave. Perfect.
Nice.
The type of attraction is still not known, but will be a smaller B or C ticket. There's really not a lot of space in the UK for a big attraction, so they do have some space, where the stage is, where I can't think of the name of the show anymore. Not the Beatles thing.
In the UK,
I can't remember.
It's
still some area that they could consume. So it'll be interesting. As for the rest of Epcot, construction on Ratatouille has begun, as well as construction on the new retention ponds behind where the Guardians of the Galaxy coaster will go. They had to replace them because they are taking, one retention pond now. They're going to replace it with another one. The existing Universe of Energy building will be mainly the queue space for the attraction, and a new building for the coaster will be just beyond that, and it's said to be roughly 10 stories tall, according to some internet sources. 10 stories tall.
I know.
That's a serious coaster, baby. Star Wars Galaxy Edge construction is well underway and is said to be about 4 months behind Disneyland's version. So now we got a syncing problem. We can't sync the two places together. Disneyland has announced to open in time for the next D23 in 2019, and the Hollywood studio version is supposedly going to open in 2020, which would be after October 1st, 2019. Thank you, the internet, for proving that. Toy Story Land is coming along as expected and is still rumored to open Memorial Day weekend 2018. Get ready.
Wow.
Like
Pixar
did in 2017, Slinky Dog Dash has been under ride testing already, and we finally know the name of the quick service, which we're going to talk about a little bit later. And this location, unfortunately, is not going to have any indoor seating, but there will be outdoor seating, which is a shame.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about that. We're going to nickname it. We're going to make you sweat.
Yeah. I hate to say this, but the studio has this inherent problem that there are very few places inside to eat.
Right.
It's just weird. It's just, what's the matter? There's no roofs in Hollywood or Disneyland. I don't know.
Well, I mean, the places that they have inside to eat, there's really only one that I can think of that's quick service, which is the pizza Rizzo.
Oh, the commissary's inside. I mean, they
the commissary, pizza Rizzo,
the back lot place is half in, half out.
Well, that's gone.
That's gone, right? So, and then you have the restaurants. You have Prime Time, Mama Melrose, which I don't know if it's going to stay or go. Hollywood and Vine, which is a buffet, and then Brown Derby. But all the stuff on Sunset's all outside.
Right. It's weird. It's, and if it were California, it wouldn't be that bad. But here in Florida, I mean, you're dealing with two major elements, the sun and the rain. So, but
what do we know?
Who knows?
We're only annual.
Yeah, we only live here.
Pass holders.
Yeah. Silly us. All right, Disneyland Resort has released more details on location of a new luxury hotel. Over a year ago, Disneyland submitted a proposal to the city of Anaheim for a new luxury hotel that will be built to be part of the Disney downtown Disney parking lot. Well, since then, Disney's quietly retooled the proposal and finally announced a 2 AAA 4 diamond frickin' hotel that will significantly change the way people spend. Oh, excuse me. Hang on, I didn't read that right. That will significantly change the west end of downtown Disney.
That is
unbelievable
that they're going to the brass ring.
The new location for the hotel puts it between the Disneyland monorail station in downtown Disney and the existing Disneyland hotel with a dedicated monorail platform inside the new hotel. The still unnamed hotel will include walkways and gardens that connect all 4 hotels of the Disneyland Resort, which is pretty dang exciting, creating a new gateway on the west end of the resort. Based on the artist's rendering, it appears that everything west of the Lego store would be gobbled up by the new hotel, including the AMC Theater, Rainforest Cafe, Earl of Sandwich, and ESPN Zone.
That's nuts.
The new 700-room hotel will feature a sophisticated design, yet will showcase nature with landscaping and water elements on every level. The rooms for the new hotel will have views of downtown Disney, while an upper-level restaurant and lounge, to me now, will be a great spot to catch the Disneyland fireworks. The grounds will include new shops and restaurants, plus water features in an expansive plaza. The artist rendering also shows a new parking garage south of the Disneyland Hotel that is yet to be announced. In addition to that garage, the Orange County Register has also confirmed that the Eastern Gateway project has been canceled, and Disneyland has said that they will now build a new 6,500 space parking structure on the current Pinocchio parking lot next to the existing Mickey and Friends parking structure. The new structure is expected to alleviate the crowding and backups onto city streets and freeway off-ramps. The tram boarding area will be reworked as well as service both garages. Construction on the hotel is set to begin next summer with a planned opening in 2021. Construction on the new parking garage will begin in February with an opening date of 2019. Unbelievable. That's like Disney World announcement right there.
And I have a feeling some of this is going to be DVC.
Oh, yeah.
I have a feeling some of this is going to be DVC because they've been wanting to put another DVC resort there. And when I read that, I said, oh, this stinks of DVC. So,
this stinks of DVC.
So we'll have to see because, I want to go give it a shot.
Heck yeah.
I haven't stayed in a AAA 4 diamond hotel in a little while.
It's been about a minute for me.
Exactly. All right, the last piece of yummy news we have for you is from the studios. And Disney shared with us a sneak peek at Woody's Lunchbox coming to Toy Story Land next summer. At Woody's Lunchbox, guests will notice that Andy has used his own lunchbox and thermos set to build a walk-up quick-service window. Delicious meals and old-fashioned sodas will be on the menu at this adorable location. It does look kind of cute. Kind of lunchbox.
It is. Totally. Totes adorbs.
Look for some of Andy's favorite toys and even some items from his lunch. You might also see Green Army Man keeping watch from the lookout tower, awaiting for Andy's return.
Nice.
The Walt Disney World Resort is pairing up with Minnie Baby Bell to bring this fun new location to Disney's Hollywood Studios. Minnie Baby Bell makes the creamy red waxed wrapped cheese that has just been named the official snack cheese of Walt Disney World in Florida and the Disneyland Resort in California and the Disneyland, and the Disney Cruise Line. So that's interesting. No menu has been set yet, but as soon as we find out, we will certainly share it with you all. So, So we got a coaster, some unnamed attraction, and a lunchbox so far. The plot is thickening. All right, let's talk about some headline news. As crazy as this is, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party has sold out on its first night, November 9th. Don't go get tickets. It's not going to be there. That is crazy that usually they don't sell out the first night. Usually they sell out the last night. So
people are wising up, trying to get those cheap tickets.
Well, they're thinking cheap and less people, too. Usually there's less people in November than there is in December. So we'll see. The movie soundtrack from the unreleased Disney Pixar Coco is out for pre-order already. So if you want to go get the soundtrack before you've even seen the movie, you can do so.
You can do that now.
The Jingle Cruise is returning to the Magic Kingdom on November 2nd.
Nice.
Let's see. The Disney Fall Feast 5K course will now bring runners through Pandora, the world of Avatar. So if you haven't seen it, but you want to run through it, now's your chance. It's probably sold out.
Or walk with purpose. Walk with purpose.
It's probably sold out already.
Yeah.
Right.
Probably haven't checked.
The Disney on Broadway dining packages for 2018's Epcot International Festival of the Arts are now available already. They haven't said it's coming. They haven't told us anything about the. Yeah.
You have no idea. But you can
buy a dining package.
You really wanted to see Mary Poppins? No, you're getting the stars of the Lion King.
Construction on the new theater coming to the Magic Kingdom will begin on October 28th, which passed. So I haven't been to the Kingdom lately, but have to go take a peek. Maybe drive down past there. Very interesting news. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is going to get a new float this year, and it will be, in the first time in forever, Olaf.
I like warm hugs.
Yeah. It's a shame those balloons don't talk, and say things as they're going down the street.
Yeah, they've made so much money, and it's such a, Frozen is doing so much business. There's no way that they couldn't do a balloon. I mean, I give them grief, but I think this is great.
Could be Anna and Elsa.
Give them a balloon.
Hands.
No, just give them a balloon. God, give them a balloon. I'd rather see Olaf than the two princesses.
If you are a late-night snacker and staying at a Disney hotel, this is news for you. Disney has reduced their private dining hours on almost all of, they're saying select, it's almost all the deluxe resorts. And when they say reduced, you used to be able to order food 24 hours a day. It's now only until 2 p.m. In most places. Some go even a little bit earlier, around midnight. So, if you are a midnight snacker, you've been cut off.
Grab and go, kids. Grab and go.
Or hit Publix.
It costs money to keep those. It costs money to keep those employees there overnight.
Nothing. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So, it was interesting. I mean, I get it. I guess we don't need pizza at 4 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I can see 2 p.m. That seems reasonable. That's like, what, an hour or two past most park closes during most of the year. So
yeah.
That's not too shabby.
Yeah. Not too shabby at all.
All right. Anything else?
No, actually, there's a lot of news coming out. We're winding down to the end of the year. So I anticipate there being the news will kind of dwindle down. Then right after the first of the year, it'll get hot and heavy again. So I think it's exciting. Very excited to see what they do for Festival of the Arts. Yeah. So other than that, looking forward to the meetup this weekend. So that'll be fun. Make sure that you come hang out with us, and then looking forward to I'm looking forward. I have mixed emotions about the meetup coming up in December.
Cool.
Because that's the day we get back from our cruise. So I really don't want that meetup to come as quickly. I really want that one to kind of
linger,
stay out there for a while. Yeah, because I want to spend as much time on that boat as possible. Yeah. So, but yeah, excited. A lot of good stuff coming up.
All right. As always, go visit us on Facebook at facebook.com/Disney Parks Podcast, or visit us at DisneyParksPodcast.com. And we're on the Twitter at Disney
Podcaster.
I don't know why I can't ever remember that. And don't forget, rate us and review us and share us with your friends. And as we like to say around here, we'll see you in the parks.